Beautiful people, good day, 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 good day. Gotta put my mic on. I gotta put my mic on. I gotta put my mic on. I gotta put my mic on. Okay, let's have day. Good day, 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 good day. Yeah, I'm showing you my thing that I made. Yes, because I'm making things now, right? So this has pockets and another pocket here. So I'm gonna start opening up my Etsy store with my jewelry and my sewing things because I need the money. I need the money. So I'm gonna see if y'all buy something. I like this one. I had really a lot of fun making this one. Not only do I need the money, I also need outlet besides just cooking, right? Because that's all I do is get on here and cook y'all food. And I need creative outlet while I make money too, because you know I'm not employed, right? This is all I do now. I got laid off months ago and still haven't found a job, so I got to get my Etsy store back in business because I got to make some money. All right, what we're going to do today, though, is we're going to make. I'm going to turn it this way. We're going to make a Brussels sprout salad. Okay, and what I'm going to do, and we're also going to make some beans and rice, but I'm going to start with the Brussels sprout salad. Let me put this on bake. No, not bake. Cancel. We're going to put it on broil. Broil low. We're going to put our oven on broil low. So we're just going to char these Brussels sprouts a little bit. We're not going to eat them 100% raw. We're going to char them a little bit. But the first thing we need to do is we need to chop them down. Chop them down. And I'm going to chop these down. Whoops. In my machine here, my Robot Coupe, right? So you see the top there? We're going to put the Brussels sprouts in there and they're going to shoot out here and we're going to have Brussels sprouts in no time. Yes, this is a professional level machine. And it's good for if you're serving a bunch of meals and stuff like that. Like I first bought it when I was making a bunch of meals for people without homes. And I haven't done that lately, but it's still good to have it for live streaming because it just keeps it so that you're not working too fast. So I have all my Brussels sprouts. I already cleaned them and chopped them, okay? I'm gonna turn on my machine, start putting them in. Yeah, you see, this, I wanted to test to see what size, because the one in the front does different than the one in the back. So this is the one in the front, and I think this is what I want, but I'm going to try it. The one, when I say the one in the front and the one in the back, I mean this little one here does a different cut than this big one here. So I'm going to, so I just, those right here are from the front. Now we're going to see if we need to do what the one from the back looks like, okay? So I'm going to turn it back on. Put a few. Put a few of these in the back hole. See what if it makes a difference. Okay, so actually absolutely the same. And that's the cut that I'm looking for my for my salad. Okay? So we're just going to put them in. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way. So I'm just going to stuff them in. I'll make sure I got everyone. I thought I had them all cut and clean, but I just saw a couple. It didn't make it, so now I got to get my knife out. Cut off the bad ones. It's just really the little stem. They're not bad. It's just the stem. It's old. What's wrong? Why does this knife act like this? So you just fill up that little whole area. And then when you turn it on, they'll just come right out of there. And see, like if you know, and I've done some catering and things like that. That's another reason why if you have catering, if you do catering or large family gatherings or whatever, having a machine like this is good because it just gets it done fast. If you don't have any of that, don't even consider a machine like this unless you just like gadgets. But sometimes people, because I have this machine highlighted in my video, sometimes people look at the equipment that I have and they're like, oh, that is too much. It must be nice, blah, blah, blah. You know, some kind of hateration stuff. If it ain't for you, then just move on. You ain't got to worry about what I'm doing. It's for you and it's for me and it's for people who also are watching who are interested. But if it's not for you, if you can't do it, then just say that. Don't be over here talking about what must be nice and all that. That sounds crazy. Because it is nice. And it could be nice for you too. Y'all probably like, what is she talking about? Well, poor me. I be having conversations with commenters from, years going by or months going by. Because you know, just because it says I have 6,000 followers over here, I have like 800,000 followers all over the internet. So I get all kinds of comments and conversations. And so sometimes I'm still thinking about them. So forgive me if you're like, I'm just here trying to watch the video. I don't want to hear all that. Sorry. All right. So we got all of them clean. And this video is really for the snowbound, because I know a lot of y'all are still at work. If you're not in the snow area, the blizzard area, it is still snowing. It started snowing yesterday at 1 o'clock p.m. and it is still going. So we got these filled to the brim. See that? Got them filled up. Now we're going to run it. See if we can run it. And that's it. Look at that. All done. See? Now tell me that ain't worth it. Look at that. Look at how fast I got all of that done. 2 bags of Brussels sprouts. Done. So now we are going to, let me take this off. I'm going to unplug it. Always unplug it for safety. And get the ones, see, there's still some in there in the machine. And then, that could be a whole serving of vegetables. So don't leave it. Don't waste it. Sorry for the noise. And I've been in here all day, y'all. I've made, if you came to last night's live stream, remember I made some sausage. Well, I made more of those today. I made some baba ganoush. All right. Whoa. Okay. So there's that. Let's give a quick clean up because it's Brussels sprouts everywhere. So you see me, I gotta clean it up. I gotta clean up what I messed up. Starting my life all over again. I gotta clean up what I messed up. Starting our life all over again. All right, so we're cleaning up Brussels sprouts that are everywhere. Okay. And now we're going to take those Brussels sprouts. I'm going to wash my hands. Ooh, it's snowy out there. All right. Now, we got our Brussels sprouts. And there they go. So we got a bunch of these that we chopped up in our Robot Coupe. Now we're going to take them and put them in some oil, a little seasoning, and put them in let them get broiled for a quick minute, not too long. We just want to quickly char it. Not too long. So we're going to take our Brussels sprouts. Let's see. Gonna clean up when I messed up. Turn over again. I'm gonna clean up what I messed up. Starting my life all over again. Gonna clean up what I messed up. Starting my life all over again. Okay. We are going to take the Brussels sprouts and pour them onto our baking sheet. And we don't want these to get like completely done, just a little charred. So I have it on broil. I have my oven on broil. We're going to take some olive oil and just run it across. And then we're going to take some grill seasoning up high. And season this up. Okay, now we're going to toss it just to make sure that everything gets a little something. Now you could eat this salad completely raw, but I'm going to just give it a little char today. Okay. So we're going to take our yummy Brussels sprouts and put them in the oven there. Yeah, we're going to put them in that oven. The oven's on 400 broil. It's on broil. Low broil. Okay. The oven is on low broil right there. Okay. Now we got to clean up our mess again. We got to clean up what we messed up. Starting our life all over again. All right. Because there was a lot of Brussels sprouts and they got a little messy. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to use our thing again. See, we just use it to slice. Now we're going to use it one more again. Why are we using it again? We're using it again. Let me get you a better vantage point. Hold on. We're using it again because I'm getting ready to make some rice and beans. And so you are going to watch me make my rice and beans, okay? I'll make some rice and beans. All right. So, the kind of beans that I'm using today, I'm using what they call, man, I done forgot the name that fast. I don't feel like going in the trash. Cowpeas. That's it is. I'm using cowpeas. I'm gonna make some cowpeas and rice. So we're gonna put a jalapeno, and look what I did. I took out the seeds and the other stuff because, hello, it's Zay. Hello, Jada. Hello, Candy. Okay, got my hellos out of the way. So I have that jalapeno. And now I'm going to also use a red pepper. Put that in there. My red pepper. I have a little tomato left, so I'm just going to use it because I have it. That's just a thing I like to do, is use my leftover veggies. Makes it dense. Nutrient density. 30 plus plants a week. Very important. Now we're going to put in some onion. I'm going to put onion in and a little garlic. Now, even though I am doing this, I also am going to put sofrito in my beans. That's an extra step. And if you don't know what sofrito is, I did make a video on YouTube showing you how I make my sofrito and then freeze it. So we're going to use our frozen sofrito. And see, I'm running out of garlic. And I'm snowed in. So that's what I should have been out there buying, is garlic. That's what I should have been out there buying, was garlic. But I'm out of garlic. I ain't got much left. So it is what it is. But I am using, what, 4 cloves right here. And 1 onion. Put it in. Now we're gonna run this. Use our Robot Coupe again. But this time we're using a different attachment. See, the attachment that I used before is different than what we're gonna do now. Okay. And we're gonna turn it on. Always unplug it. See, because of that. When you plug it up, it starts right up. It's not like some of those other. Always make sure you plug it so your hands out the way. All right, so that's done. Nope. Tomato in there still. That's all right. I'm gonna set that tomato aside. Let's see. Oh no, I got a couple. Tomato and a pepper. Want to act like they're not ready. They're not done yet, so we're gonna have to put it in there again. Good enough. All right. So you see, y'all couldn't see nothing but the snow. So y'all see that? That's all my peppers, onions, garlic. We're about to take this over to the stove. Oh yeah, I'm tearing up. It's okay. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna put y'all over here so you can see what's happening on the stove. Hi, Candy King Dreams. How are you? We friends? You know, all you gotta do is let me know. We friends? I ain't know. Just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. I'm done with it. So let's have a little, turn it on. Let's have a little olive oil. And I'm going to get my frozen this is sofrito. I made it a while back. I make it and then I freeze it and then I use it. Okay. Now I do not have any more Saison, but I do have this complete seasoning. We're going to use this in there. Okay. We're going to put our veggies we just chopped up in there. Put our chopped veggies inside. Tomato, red pepper, jalapeno, garlic, onion. Inside the flavoring for what is about to be our beans and rice. Yup. Mix it around, my friend. Mix it around. Mix it around. About to Mix some beans and rice. I'm gonna use my iPad over here, excuse me. There we go. That's a better shot. Just let that saute. That's gonna be our flavor. That's gonna be our flavor for our rice and beans. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Now, I have my cowpeas right here. My cowpeas, look at that. I didn't mean to put that in there. My cowpeas have been soaking, and I'm going to rinse them. That little bit will be all right. Don't worry about it. We didn't ruin it, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and rinse them. Rinse them off. Gonna rinse them off. They've been soaking. I boiled them for like 10 minutes. Then I let them soak for like 3 hours or so. And put them in. They're not cooked. They're only soaked. Now these are because they're cowpeas. So this is a very little thin bean that you can do like this. But if you had other beans, you would have to cook that and then do the same thing. Are you okay, Annie? Is you okay? Annie, is you okay? Are you okay, Annie? All right, there you go. How's your day going? My day is going snowy. Very snowy. So go ahead and saute these. Get that flavor in those beans. Yeah, my day is going very snowy. I keep checking to see if it stopped. It still ain't stopped. It's supposed to stop at 6 o'clock. Mushroom seasoning in. These beans don't have any meat. So we're going to use a smoked Tarula yeast. Smoked Tarula yeast. Gives it a little smokiness. Mix it up. Mix it up. Your flavor. Yeah. See, the sofrito has pretty much thawed out. We got some more pieces. That every little bit is going into these beans, my friend. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, let me check on my broccoli. Ooh, yeah, it's nice and charred. Ooh, not broccoli. Brussels sprouts. Look at the chart on that. Is that gorgeous? That is exactly what I'm looking for. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside. Let that cool, because that's gonna turn into a salad. So I'm gonna turn that off while we're still attending to this. And that's a very pretty thing there. I think all of it is melted down. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up water inside of my food processor thing because it's still some flavor, it's still some veggies in there. So that's what I'm gonna do. That one, thank you. And we're gonna do another one. Now, what we're gonna do I'll stir it around a little bit. But you know what you gotta do? You gotta make sure that this broth tastes amazing, because if it doesn't, your beans ain't gonna taste like nothing. Your beans ain't gonna taste like nothing. All right. Wash my hands. I am coming in late. What you have here? It's cow peas. Cow peas. I'm gonna take a spoon so you can see it. Cow peas. Little guys like that. See? Cow peas. They don't take long to cook. We're gonna put them with rice. I want to cook like you when I grow up. Well, you gotta get started now. Gotta get started now. All right, so we're gonna let that go to a boil. I'm gonna get my brown rice. And my lid. Let it boil. Now, I just keep knocking y'all around today. I just don't know how to treat my guests today. I tried last night, it did not go well. What did you cook? What did you cook last night? What did you make? What did you make? Tell me what you made. I made some baba ganoush today. I had a bunch of eggplants that I bought marked down. So I made this dip. And I'm going to have a little bit of that. It's roasted eggplant dip. Just ruined it for me. Adding rice, potatoes would be better. Potatoes to my beans. Oh, chocolate pie. That sounds yummy. So here we go. Baba ganoush. Eggplant dip. Woo! I made that from scratch. I did my thug fizzle. Okay. I did a heck of a job. I had some hibiscus tea left over from the other day. Finish that off. I got a lot going on over there. And then look what is now starting to boil. All right. Now we're going to take some rice, start putting it in, more handfuls. I think that's enough. going to move it around the pan. Yeah, see, it should look sort of like when you lift it up, you see rice. So we're going to have rice and beans. Rice and beans. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on. And we're going to turn it down. Okay, brought it to a boil, put our lid on, turn it down. Back to my snack. What I got going on here? Okay, back to my snack. Just a little bit. I didn't eat much. Baba ganoush. Roasted eggplant salad. I mean, dip. And then once thank you. I grilled portobello, broccoli, and carrots and put it over cauliflower rice and drank green tea. It was so, oh, that sounds delicious. Mmm. That sounds very delicious. Mmm. I'm going to make my salad in a minute, my Brussels sprout salad. I need to just give myself a minute. I didn't eat no lunch. Let me tell you something. That thing is good. Good. Very good. I've just been in here. I'm sorry. I was pretty hungry myself. I'm in here cooking all kinds of things today. Now when we make our salad. All right. Back to our regular scheduled program. About to make a salad with the charred Brussels sprouts. I'm going to make my family a nice fruit salad tonight with our dinner. Kiwi, strawberry, blueberry, raspberry. That sounds good. Okay. I'm going to use some ginger. And some garlic. Make a salad. Now, my beans and rice are Latin. But I do believe my salad is going to be Asian. Because I just want that. It's just what I want. I want a good old salad. We're just going to mix it. You know, we're going to act like we're in California. They're always mixing Latin and Asian in California. Ginger from this big guy that I froze. That's how I always have enough ginger. I buy them on sale. I make a whole frozen bag. Whole bag of frozen ginger. Now, I'll do some garlic as well. And I don't know, I go through so much garlic. I just bought a 3-pack of garlic cloves not long ago, but here I am needing garlic again. I'm on scrounging. I ain't got much left. I'm gonna grate this. There we go. Garlic. Garlic and ginger. And now I'm going to make my family a pie. That sounds good. The same chocolate pie? Now we're just going to go with a little soy sauce. What kind of pie candy? Rice wine vinegar. Sesame seed oil. And then we're going to start putting it in. Start putting our Brussels sprouts in. This is warm Brussels sprout salad. Could do it raw if you wanted. Absolutely could. Tastes yummy. Now, it's going to mix it up. Is that pretty? Yes, it is. Let's see, we need some, probably need some agave. Let me just taste it, see. Whoa. That is delicious. All right, we don't need anything. It's pretty fantastic. All right. Could add a little sesame seed on top. I'll have a taste it. Very yummy. I've been on here 49 minutes. I don't think we're gonna wait for the beans. I'm gonna show you though. Oh, hungry. I'm gonna show you what's going on with the beans. Again. Okay. So here, the beans are moving down the line, but they're not ready. And we're not going to stay on to watch them be ready. So you have to see a picture somewhere where I post it. Okay. That's it. I have done what I'm doing. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.